What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about as a musician myself. This is episode 500. That's a lot. I have done 500 videos in less than a year. I don't know how, but I did it. And to celebrate, I chose, I got to choose, that never happens, a song. And overwhelmingly in my comment section for the past couple months, I keep hearing about this song. So I was curious. This is Sonic Adventure, Crush 40. Song is called Open Your Heart. This is also requested by The Good 2 and Isuna Gray Fox. So not too long ago, right before I get started, I discovered Sonic basically on this channel. And I only have played the games up until 1 and 2 and a little bit of 3. And I know those songs pretty well. But everything past that, I don't know. Right? I don't know any of the 3D games, nothing. I just stayed away from Sonic. But from what I've been hearing on this channel, the music is pretty damn impressive. And it hasn't let me down. But this one has my attention because this is the main theme of Sonic Adventure. And also the name of it, Open Your Heart. That doesn't really sound like something Sonic related, so I don't know. But this is a big deal. This is requested all over the place in all my comments. So, episode 500. Hopefully this song doesn't suck. Open Your Heart from Sonic Adventure. Thank you guys for 500 episodes. Let's go. Oh, we have lyrics. Ooh, that guitar riff. That one. Why is it so metal? Oh, this sounds fun to play. What? Huh? Damn, nothing cheesier than the main title of the song. I love it. That's a sick riff. Oh my god. This is like such a sing-along track. If I need the lyrics, has that swing. There has to be a solo. He just had 2 verses. Told you. Guitar tapping. Woo! Someone likes Van Halen. What a fun song. Woo! Open your hearts, everything will be alright. This is like the epitome of like late 90s cheesy like TV themes in the coolest way possible. I just kept thinking of like Power Rangers, Saved by the Bell, just I don't know, just anything like that. Had that just that formula of like catchy swing. I can almost guarantee, just by the sound of that and the requests, that is kind of like one of the Sonic anthems in the community. Like, it's, out of all the songs, that's like one of like the top 5 or something, just because of its... It almost sounds like a meme, almost, but it's not. Or maybe it is, but it didn't sound like that to me. It just sounded very epic and fun, and it was just kind of like the epitome of rad. Right, the drums were banging, they were moving, they were grooving. The guitars were all over the place. That's what I'm going to talk about the most because I'm a guitar player. But they were everywhere. I've never heard of Crush 40 outside of Sonic. I don't know if they're like an established band or if they're just like a band hired by Sega. I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of iconic... I'm getting a lot of iconic vibes here. For one, it's the Dreamcast. You know, one of the most like underrated consoles probably ever. That image, which has been everywhere, you know, that's like one of the most iconic Sonic images. And then I guess that song. So this is like a big deal, right? I know there's a lot of bad Sonic games according to people, but this may not. This may be one of the ones that aren't. Who knows? But damn. I was, usually I say like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I was kind of half expecting that. I just wasn't expecting the vocals, which were kind of a little bit more kind of late 80s, but also late 90s. It was kind of like it was interesting how that worked out. But as a main theme, I actually would have never known that if I didn't see that here. I've heard of the song, Open Your Heart, but right here it says main theme of Sonic Adventure, so that I did not know. And also, as I look at this is 10 million views. Video by Blackbird7. Very technical guitar stuff. I'm gonna talk about some guitar things here because I like guitars. They're everywhere. Yeah, very impressive skills here being used. I can definitely hear some influences from like Eddie Van Halen, and just, oh man. So one thing that really stood out is, I believe it was the verse. The verse had this really cool riff. It was like a chord, but it was distorted. You usually don't hear like bar chords distorted a lot. I'm not gonna go way into like technical terms here, but basically when you hear like bar chords, they're usually clean, so you can hear all of it like ding, ding. Distorted is just gonna sound like, you know, it's gonna sound all mushy. But if you know what I'm talking about, there's that riff where he's singing, and then you hear kind of like this really open-ended do 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 do, and it just sounds kind of like a little wild. That's what that sounds like. You don't hear that too often. You hear it in black metal. Black metal does it a lot. But yeah, they did it here. So that was interesting, and it stood out quite a bit. The whole song felt like a moving along, like moving forward, of course, Sonic. But well, most of the guitar and bass were just like galloping, dun, 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 you know, doing these little triplets, and basically it felt like I was like riding a horse the whole time. And I'm pretty sure that was the point. I'm pretty sure if this is a main theme, especially in 1999 or 2000, whatever this was, then there had to have been probably a movie attached to it, or a, you know, one of those intro cinematics that we used to get, because it sounded like that to me. That music sounded like there's a movie playing. I didn't see gameplay there. I didn't feel anything else besides maybe a main menu, but I saw more like the game just starts up and then boom, that you hear that, especially for that time period. And then another, just, yeah, there was a lot of guitar techniques during the solo. The solo was like 80% whammy bar, which is just, you know, the little bar at the bridge, and then you're just like, whoa. And then a lot of tapping. For guitar nerds like me, that was pretty much like spot on. But it just felt like everything was going right in the song, I guess. So I'm kind of like geeking out, because I'm like, okay, well, it's the 500th video. I hope it's not bad. You know, that would be really awkward and weird. But it wasn't. It really was cool. And the whole time, even though I didn't read the lyrics, I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, whoever's watching this, I can almost feel you guys singing along to it. I can embarrassingly see you and hear you singing along to it. I felt it. It's one of those songs, kind of like Sonic Boom, which I also covered here and learned about here. Same thing. Sonic Boom, same thing. Actually, almost the same vibe, right? That was an intro and that had a movie to it. So, I don't know. Either way, Sonic is awesome. Crush 40 is awesome. I don't know who the guitarist was, but damn. I wonder if they're still around, because if this was 20-something years ago, then... and if they're still going, well, then that must be something. Sonic Adventure as a whole has been quite impressive. I've done a couple of other Sonic Adventure stuff. It just delivers. I think so far this is one of my favorite OSTs out of the Sonic ones. I haven't heard that many. Maybe like, I don't know, handful. But Adventure kind of sticks out a little bit. I don't know if that's all Crush 40, but it sticks out. Yeah, this was so cheesy. Open your heart. And it'll be all right. I mean, that's cool. It's a great message, but it's just something I don't associate with Sonic, I guess, you know? When I think of Sonic, I think of rings, loops, and chili dogs. And blue. So, I don't think of like these positive messages. But then again, I guess it's kind of more geared towards kids and teenagers, so Sonic is actually a hero. A role model. But I thought he was like a rambunctious kid. I don't know anything about Sonic. I just know the music's sick. That's it. The end. So, yeah, I see the hype. I'm not gonna lie. I thought with the name like Open Your Heart, I thought I was gonna hear the first weird song of Sonic. I thought people were setting me up. I thought it was gonna be like a ballad or something soft and slow. That's what I think when I hear Open Your Heart. That was the complete opposite of a ballad. That was just actual, just hype. With a name that almost doesn't fit. But now it does because of the lyrical content. Anywho. That was awesome. Thank you, Isuna, Grey Fox, and The Good Too for that. If you wanted to make a request as well, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine if you do not mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the very top. A big thank you to Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Mushi Mary, the BRM, and your average metalhead for being a part of that. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters. Thanks to you, the Sonic fans and the non-Sonic fans. 500 episodes is kind of crazy. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I guess it's not that hard when you have songs like this as your job. So I'm very grateful, and here's to another 500 more. I have more than that as far as requests go, so I think we're good for a while. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks, and that's it. Thanks. My name is Jesse. To another 500. This has been the Auditorium. We'll see you dudes and dudettes later. Thank you.